Hey everyone, I wanted to make everyone aware of something very important. You might have remembered that I pretty much told you that Obama and the administration were going to clamp down on the internet. Well, I said, and many other people said, that the only way they would do that is if there would be a major attack on the internet, a hack attack, or anything. And now I was not shocked, but I just came across an article that today, well, just listen, guys, and you'll understand.
We all know, according to our own national security chiefs, that the next Pearl Harbor, as they famously put it, will be a cyber attack. Well, apparently there is a major cyber attack operation due to be launched today. Dave Eitel is with us now. Dave is with is the CEO of Immunity Inc. Dave, good to see you. I hadn't heard about this May 7th attack. Tell us about it.
Well, this is just one of those things that's happening more and more often as you get groups affiliated with the sort of larger amoeba that is anonymous declaring a particular event. And in this case, it's sort of an Islamic, almost a propaganda arm here that's sort of saying, we're going to go attack all of these very high-profile banks and defense institutions in the United States. And they're sort of claiming that May 7th is the exciting day of this, although so far they've managed to hack Honolulu's police department. So it's making a little bit less impact than they probably wanted.
This is, it's not, we don't hear about the Middle East being a source of these kind of cyber attacks a great deal. What always seems to capture the public attention are attacks from China. Is this a common, are these kind of attacks coming out of the Middle East a common phenomenon?
Well, it's becoming more and more common. I mean, the Iranians are really pushing the edge when it comes to using this as part of their national strategy. And the easiest thing to point to here is a major attack that happened against the oil company Saudi Aramco, which is the world's largest oil company. And it wiped out 30,000 of their computers, caused a significant amount of damage, and was a warning shot across the bow that's saying that we can take out major companies, so please step back a little bit on the financial sanctions. So you do see some of this stuff coming up. It is obviously, not as in our public mind as the trillions of dollars of intellectual property going to China right now, or the trillions of dollars of fraud going to your Eastern European and Russian mafia groups.
Right, and you say these guys so far appear to have managed only to get into, to hack the Honolulu Police Department. I don't mean to dismiss the Honolulu Police Department. They're all fine people, I'm sure. But it doesn't seem perhaps that they're as sophisticated as we might have first feared.
Well, there are groups that sort of hide in this larger noise that are very sophisticated. In fact, the Iranians, the Al-Qassam Cyber Army, or whatever they're calling themselves today, are hiding inside this sort of larger Op USA team. And we've seen sort of Malaysian government-affiliated things and various other sort of groups that are within the group. And some of them can have a bigger impact than perhaps we're actually really seeing among the massage parlors and police departments and flower arrangement companies that have been hacked so far.
So, what are the major companies need to do, Dave, to make themselves as safe as is possible from all of these types of attacks, whether they're coming from the Middle East or whether they're even more sophisticated
Put more
attacks
clamps
coming
down
from
the
China?
internet, be my guess.
What can they do that they're not currently doing?
Well, typically the bigger companies are currently doing a whole suite of things, which is good news for everybody. And what you'll see here is these particular attacks are very much a kind of attack that hackers will call SQL injection. And it's a very simple attack to scan for, and it's a very simple attack to exploit. And for a lot of these smaller companies, if they're not scanning for this and paying attention to it, then they're going to have serious problems.
All right, Dave Eitel, CEO of Immunity Inc. Great to see you as always, sir. Thank you very much for being with us from sunny Florida. All right, that's Dave Eitel, CEO of Immunity Inc.
I figured you'd be interested in that. So, just give you a heads up. Not saying anything will happen, but I still have one eye on the stock market because, I think that, and many other people think, that a major attack, a cyber attack, a false flag attack in the cyberspace area would happen. And then, start another bill that puts away, more freedoms away from the average American. So that's the latest, people. I thought I'd give you the news.